and gentlemen, I give you the Mega Minions!
Despicable Me 4 has brought new life to the franchise that skyrocketed to fame during the 2010s. The latest installment follows Gru and his family as they try to share the ire of Maxime, Gru's newest enemy. As the family starts a new life and attempts to avoid danger, some of their longtime friends work alongside the anti-villain league. The infamous Minions returned with the original cast, introducing a new storyline and relevance to their characters that have excited longtime and brand new fans alike. The creation of the Mega Minions has introduced the use of superpowers into a world ripe with notorious supervillains, giving organizations like the AVL the edge they need to stand against the worst forces their world has ever seen. In today's video, we'll discuss 3 reasons why the Mega Minions will become integral to Despicable Me's future films.
Minions? Minions have been on this planet far longer than we have.
Number 1. The Minion History. The Despicable Me franchise wouldn't be the same without the Minions, who have become a staple of the numerous media outlets where they appear. Due to their unique comedy, they've become a pop culture phenomenon and have elevated the films to a household name, as they're enjoyable for children and adults alike. When the Minions debut in Despicable Me, they're little more than assistants to Gru, who help him follow his plans and boost his reputation as a villain. Although they may not always agree with him, the Minions are incredibly loyal as they remain with Gru after he decides to change his life to raise his children, marry Lucy, and join the anti-villain league. The Minions supporting Gru is interesting, as they worked with villains long before they met him in childhood. The prequel film Minions explains how the Minions have existed since the beginning of time. With an innate drive to serve others, they have experience working for a T-Rex and Napoleon before meeting the world's first female supervillain, Scarlet Overkill, who employs them. However, a series of unfortunate events and misunderstandings causes a divide between Scarlet and the Minions, and by the end of the film, Scarlet and a young Gru cross paths, which makes the Minions eager to follow him. The Minions establish themselves as a critical part of Gru's story in their following film, Minions: The Rise of Gru, as they help him attempt to join the notable villain group, the Vicious Six, before he ultimately steals the Zodiac Stone from them. Although Otto trading the stone for a pet rock leads to Gru firing the Minions, they prove their loyalty and worth by saving Gru from the Vicious Six's leader, Bellbottom, later on. Gru takes the Minions back and they remain with him into adulthood, even though his life changes significantly between the first and fourth films. Due to their rich and long-standing history in the franchise, the Minions will continue playing a pivotal role in Despicable Me. However, to keep them exciting and eye-catching for a long-standing audience, they must be adapted as the franchise continues. This may have led to the development of the Mega Minions, as having powers makes them more versatile and valuable regardless of the plot.
Their new master had a tendency to party all night and sleep all day.
Number 2. Despicable Me 4. Interestingly, Despicable Me 4 takes a unique approach to the Minions' involvement. As we've covered, the Minions have continuously operated as an integral part of Gru's schemes. Regardless of his alignment, be it good or bad, depending on the story, they always help him achieve his goals, from stealing monuments to protecting his children. However, when Maxime threatens the Gru family, and they must go into hiding, they part ways. Instead of traveling with the Grus while they find a new home and assume new identities, the Minions willingly travel to the AVL, where some are selected to undergo the Mega Minion process. The Minions receive their own subplot in the film, with their story taking a backseat to the main narrative. The Minions named Gus, Dave, Tim, Mel, and Jerry receive special powers to use them for the greater good. Their abilities include enhanced strength, flight, elasticity, laser vision, and rock-like skin. With the skills of many well-known superheroes, the odds are stacked in their favor to do good in the world, but they need help adjusting to their abilities. In the few scenes featuring the Mega Minions, they try to save numerous people but make the situation worse. To work as a team and efficient heroes, they'll likely need intense training with the AVL. Ensuring their tendency to goof around won't prevent them from doing their jobs. The Mega Minion serum is also permanent, meaning that the Minions who have transformed will permanently live with their new abilities, requiring them to learn how to use them. Initially, a 6th Minion was planned to join the team. Had Ron undergone the process, he would have received super speed, allowing him to travel long distances quickly. Unfortunately, his involvement was scrapped, but it leaves the door open for more Mega Minions in the future. The Anti-Villain League may open a sub-branch dedicated to the Minions, allowing a select few to become a peacekeeping force worldwide. Despicable Me 4 served as their introduction, establishing them in the franchise. Now that they have, the Mega Minions can play significant roles in future films or receive unique spin-offs. Number 3. Gru's possible retirement. Although the Despicable Me franchise is centered around Gru and his life, the past 4 films have shown him deviate from his original story to become a driven family man, dedicated to his life with his wife and 4 children. In Despicable Me 4, he jumps into his secret identity, trying to make the best of their situation by befriending his neighbors and helping his daughters adjust. His enjoyment of family life left many fans expecting his imminent retirement. If he does decide to retire and leave the AVL behind, then the fate of the Minions will be left up in the air. From the dawn of time, their purpose was to serve others. They spent centuries searching for the perfect leader until they found Gru. And permanently turning to a new purpose may be challenging. Fortunately, the 5 Mega Minions devoted to saving others may make the transition smoother. They've proven that minion kind can have a new purpose, serving all humankind rather than one man. They can say goodbye to their longtime friend and family member, allowing Gru to retire with his family while they move on to bigger and better things. Another possibility is that the Minions continue working for the family but change their efforts to assist Gru Jr., who appears to take after his father in every way. The pair share more than a name. They're equally mischievous and cunning. In Despicable Me 4, the father and son duo struggle to get along and find common ground. However, Gru Jr. changes his tune after getting kidnapped by Maxime, choosing to aid his father during their hour of need. Although he's only a baby in the 4th film, he'll also take after his father as an adult. Gru Jr. may grow up to become an aspiring criminal or a well-known agent in the AVL. Only time will reveal his fate, but no matter his path, the Minions will likely be eager to serve him, as they helped Gru from childhood and into his adult life. Their decision to follow Gru Jr. would be all the more personal, as they would have known him since he was a newborn, making their bond unshakable. The franchise could also be revamped in this way, restarting for a new and younger generation of fans with Gru Jr. and the Mega Minions as the face of the brand.
We are going to steal. Wait!
Due to the setup provided in Despicable Me 4 and the introduction of the Mega Minions, the lovable creatures will become a prominent feature of the franchise moving forward, with unique storylines, films, and other forms of media. The inclusion of the Mega Minions marks an exciting progression for the franchise. Their enhanced abilities have brought a new level of unpredictability into the familiar world of Despicable Me, breaking away from the narrative formula the films are known for. Looking ahead, it's clear that the Mega Minions will continue to captivate audiences, bringing fresh challenges and daring exploits to the forefront of the Despicable Me series. With their unique powers and endearing quirks, the Mega Minions are poised to become a cornerstone of future storylines. While the future is unknown for Gru and his family, it's almost certain that the Mega Minions who have made their mark on the franchise and that they may in time become more relevant than Gru himself.
Transform you into elite agents with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal man.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Gru, I've been crunching some numbers, and I really don't see how we can afford this.